Exactly 2.5 years ago, I told y'all to never order from this company. Took a little break. They popped up in an ad recently. I ordered a box. Let's see where we're at. Hey y'all, welcome back to the Pink Envelope. I ordered a Daily Look. I know, after I told you guys to never order from them again, it's been 2.5 years. An ad popped up and I dove in and got a box. So here's to hoping I can actually cancel this time because it would sure suck to be stuck in that loop again. If you're new here, Daily Look is a clothing subscription. They send clothes to you. The stylist picks them out. 7 to 12, I think. 7 to 10, 7 to 12 items. 7 to 12. Throw them in a box, ship them to you. You have 5 days to try them on. Keep what you want. Send back what you don't. Shipping is free. You do pay $40 styling fee with this, so about double the average. But if you keep anything, that $40 styling fee does go to the item you purchase. Average price point, $60 plus per item. And they do have some benefits, like if you keep 3 items, the lowest priced item you get 50% off. If you keep 5, the 2 lowest price, and so on and so forth. So there's some benefits. I've never kept that many items, ever in all of my unboxings. So I wouldn't know about those discounts. However, I'm hoping things have changed. I'm hoping it doesn't suck as much. I'm hoping I can cancel if I need to cancel. There's a lot of things I'm hoping for, but it has been 2.5 years and I figured just leaving that video hanging, telling everybody not to order from them, is not fair. We got to check in again and see what's up. So same box, nothing has changed. Same. Lots the same. Long black hair right here at the intro. So far, everything's pretty much the same as it was when I left them a couple of years ago. I will say, as you can see, the clothes are wrapped. They're not wadded up. And the tissue paper looks good. Those are all positives that were not experiences I was having at the end of 2023. I did get my preview. And I did do my preview. I think I filmed it. I'll pop it up here. I pretty much hated everything in my preview, but they only allow you to swap like 3 or 5 items. So I swapped as many as I could. But when the preview, you go through and you say, request a new item or decline or whatever. They don't give you another preview. They just surprise you with new items. And so we'll see how on par it is for my style quiz, what I told them my needs are. But that first preview was sad. Return bag, that's normal. We've got, what is this? I already told you, an exclusive offer. Not really, this offer's been around for years. 50% off 1 item when you keep 3. Mind you, that is the lowest priced item. 50% off 2 items when you keep 5, the 2 lowest priced items. Very pretty note card. Where was this dress? That's stellar. That was nowhere to be seen when I went through and kind of did my likes and dislikes, trying to let them know of the lineup of clothes. What do I like? I hated it all. Like literally, I was like, why am I ordering this? This is crazy. But if you go to their website, go to the main new in, and I'll pop up a screenshot of it now. Tons of cute stuff. Like, look at these outfits. These outfits are adorable. I'm 100% about these looks. However, in my style quiz, wasn't offered these looks. And then when I went to go do my likes and dislikes to tell them kind of what I'm looking for, none of these looks popped up. And then my preview looked nothing like this. So I don't know. Very, very confused by it all. A note from my stylist, which by the way is Ricky. Ricky's been my stylist from the beginning. So Ricky's been my stylist for 5 or 6 years now. So I have to say it's pretty impressive. So she did say this is my 6th box. So this is box number 6. I was kind of wondering. And she did write a note talking about the items in here and how they will be great for Texas, and then how to check out. You can QR code this. I think they have an app in the website that are actually very, very easy to use. They do have, oh look, another hair. This is just really in me out. They do have a refer a friend, which is really cool. But let me tell you, they have a lot of rules with those. Those credits expire. The $40 credit, if you don't use it, it expires. Everything expires per day. Look, so if you move forward with them, any type of credits that get exchanged, you have to use them really fast. So keep that in mind. Okay, this color of this shirt, I love. Love, love, love. This is so cute. The style, though, is interesting. Let's just put it that way. Also, another thing I've noticed, and we'll see if it's still the same, is they don't have like normal brands. They're super obscure brands you can't price match or find anywhere else online, or it's their own brand. I think this is very soft. I think I like the material. I hate the tie front. That is not in style right now. Yeah, no information. Let me see how much this thing is. The Be Cool front tie shirt, size small, $78. I'm going to pop on, try on right now so we can see it on. This is not a $78 shirt. At best, this is a $40, on the high end, $50 shirt. It has a faux linen look. It is not linen. It's just a cheap, good, solid, cheap shirt that is way overpriced. It's 100% rayon. For giggles, I'm going to Google and see if I can find this shirt anywhere else. Normally I can't, but curiosity and all. I cannot find anything but the wholesale login for that one. At least I have to say the color is very me. They nailed that. Woo! Okay, I didn't even see those sitting there. That's hilarious. I hate this. It's just not my style. I shouldn't say I hate it. That's a brutal way to put it, but it's just so not my style. Oh my goodness gracious, that tag just took me out. Max Studio, size small. Once again, very cheap material. Like, that was cheap. This is super, super, super cheap material. I tell them not to send me reds, blacks, and yellows because I don't wear them very often. So that kind of falls in this. Just in general, I feel like they've probably had this shirt for 100 years. Like this is not a modern cut. It's not a modern style. And I bet this thing is super expensive. $68, the Max Studio smocked waist checkered top in black and cream. I'm going to try it on. We're gonna see everything. You can see everything on. But so far, I'm just very meh. I thought I had no jewelry marked on my profile, but maybe not. I've got 2 pair of earrings here. Cute little tag. This little fabric backing that they did is a brilliant idea. The earrings are cute. They're just extremely cheap. Like, I'm trying to think of a good comp store. All like the teeny bopper stores in the mall. I can't even think. Not like what's a Aritzia, not like that. Not like Zara. None of those. Like, I can't even think of a name. Forever 21. This reminds me of Forever 21. I'm sorry about the Band-Aid, y'all. Super drama on that situation there. I ripped my whole fingernail off. So you trust me, you want the Band-Aid versus what's underneath there. It was a tragic experience. I was filming the PR haul. That's when it happened. Super yay. So if you want to check out the mini portable dryer, which is actually really cool, that ripped my fingernail off, hit up that PR haul. If it's live, I'll link it up here. If not, you can see it on the channel. Just hit subscribe. Once again, I love these two. Very cool, but I can tell you I will wear these 1 or 2 times in the Texas heat and sweating, and they will be a hot mess express. Tarnishing and leaving green on my body. At least they're semi-modern styles of earrings. I feel like those are up to date. I bought those. That's it. Daily Look sent me an email, and this is another super sketchy thing about them. They send you an email like 24 hours, maybe it's 48 hours, but it's a very short amount of time before a credit you have is going to expire. So I referred somebody, I got a credit. And I referred somebody off that video where I said, don't order Daily Look. I get referrals off that all the time. So I don't know what's happening there. Maybe people are like, I want to experience the train wreck. But they were like, your credit's going to expire. So I hopped on and ordered these earrings from them because I was like, well, I'm just not letting my credit expire. I want my credit. So yeah. So I paid $18 for these and $16 for the others. And those are the clearance pricing that was like 75% off. So I don't know what the real number is. You can do the math. Yeah, so my total was $34. I paid $9 in shipping. I had $50 in credit, and they used all the credit to cover everything, even the shipping. So we'll say if these were like listed full price at $16, $18, then I would think that's fair. That's the clearance price. But I mean, I'd pay $16 for that earring. You wear it a handful of times and it falls apart. I'm at peace with that. Okay, another top. Oh, that's backwards. Sorry, I see the eyelet. No, wait. Oh, no, that is forward. Okay. This is the front of the shirt. I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm going to have to try it on. It's not a color I normally wear because I feel like it washes me out. It doesn't like blues and greens. It just kind of make my skin tone pop. I feel like these do the opposite. They bring out the yellows and reds in my skin. So I typically say don't send me oranges, but she sent me orange. So let's try it on and see. This is your very stereotypical polyester top. Nothing great about it. Nothing horrible about it. Let's see what the price tag is on this. The Naked Zebra high neck open front blouse, $68. Let me see if I can look this one up. Naked Zebra, I believe, is a brand we can get, in stores. So I can only, once again, find the wholesale. But I'm just looking at other boutiques who carry Naked Zebra. And although I can't find this exact shirt, the highest priced item is $48. So 48, 42, 48, 42, 38, 42. And these are all just very similar tops by Naked Zebra. So once again, as suspected, Daily Look is, well, I think I used to say it's about 20 bucks over your price. Everything falls 20 bucks more expensive. I'm gonna have to rewatch that video to check my own. Mac Studio, I hate this. What is with, this is atrocious. I'm like running out of words. I hate being negative. And this is why it's taken my 2.5 years to reopen this box with y'all because I don't want to get on here and poo-poo on things. But I did feel guilty that I had that negative review lingering for so long. And it's almost like I didn't want to prove myself right that it is not the best subscription. But I don't like that. I don't like tie tops. I don't like this material. It's so cheap. Everything about it does not scream luxury. But I'm paying a $40 styling fee and average $70 per top. If I'm doing that, I want luxury. This top is $68. I'm not even gonna look it up because we already know that Mac Studios is one of those brands. It's wholesale only and I won't be able to see anything. Okay, what about this? This is not so bad. It's a very antiquated style, very antiquated cut on this dress. It's a white eyelet, comes just below the knee here. It is spaghetti strap and the straps are adjustable. But y'all, like these cuts and styles of these clothes are screaming early 2000s. Like I feel like these are a good 15 years past. Actually, if they hold on to them, these styles might come back in. They may make it all the way around the horn with these because these are some antiquated cuts. The Be Cool midi dress, $98, at best 30 bucks. At best 30. Oh my gosh. Oh, skies are blue. Okay, legit brand right there. But I have to say there's already like a difference in the material. I could see it approaching the item. Skies are blue is great. A very big brand on Stitch Fix. This is a black dress. I'm gonna have to try this one on. It goes all the way down to my knees. It has a cool gathering in the back. Once again, I don't think this is very modern. This is that old slip style dress that used to be trending like in the 2010s. It is not trending now necessarily, but I do feel a big difference in the material for sure. It does have several snags, like there's one snag right there, but that's kind of just part of having this material. Does it have anything I can look it up? I'd love to see. Guess we'll look here. Skies are blue, satin, sleeveless, maxi dress, 108. I do think 108's too expensive for this, but when you look at this cheapy dress here at 98 and this one at 108, that one doesn't line out. This one, it kind of does. I can't find it or anything like it because the material, cut, and style it's just dated. But I'm looking through Dillard's right now, Dillard's in red dress, and they both carry Skies Are Blue, and the average maxi dress is $99. So, I mean, that part, it's not, $69, $99, $99, $99, $99, $89, $99. So it's not too far off. That'd be $10 over, but once again, it's an antiquated cut and style. I want to save my style fee, so I'm really, really hoping at least something in here works. It'd be a bummer to send it all back. What are these? They have little swimsuits on them. That's kind of cute. Once again, I don't wear black. But see the different bikini tops, bikini bottoms? It's a pant. It does have stretch. It is see-through. It's a very silky, loose pant. 100% polyester by Emery Park. These are hilarious. These were not in my initial preview. Several of these items were. The Emery Park printed satin pant, $88. No. No. All right, so I'm on the Emery Park website, and they have $57 pair of pants, a $75 for a full wide leg trouser, lounge pants $59, lounge pants $59, Caitlin pants $68, denim $83. So according to this website, this is a lounge pant, and it is way overpriced because their lounge pants are only $59, and I wouldn't pay $59 for these either, but I would probably pay like maybe up to $45 on them for sure. And I think they're cute. What a fun little print. They do like they're going to be too hippie for me. You can see the hip out here, and unfortunately I have no acetol syndrome, so I don't know that they're going to fit me, but I would keep that. That's cute. We got a pair of shorts by Ververt, a great brand, the Rebecca High Rise. I do love this brand, and I do have several pair of this brand. And now that my daughter and I are so similar in size, if it doesn't fit me, I usually run over and get her to see if they fit her. These shorts are $98. I mean, that feels so high, y'all. The Vervet Rebecca High Rise shorts. They're everywhere. Like, they're literally everywhere. So you can get them at Mod Boutique for $49.99. This exact pair. The Buckle for $54.99. Groovies, I don't know what that is, for $48. And Lime Lush for $49.99. So even if I like try these on and I love them and I'm like, oh my gosh, what a great fit, why would I pay double? And like, do they think we're not going to look? I think that they know we're going to look, which is why they try to serve up obscure brands that we can't price match or compare so they can overmark them and there's no comps. But when they do a brand like this, why would they double the price tag on them when it's so easy to look around and see exactly what the price is? Like, wouldn't be making a few bucks off of this be better than having to have it back? I don't know. My mind is just like right now. And then we got some pants because that's what we wear in Texas when it's 100 outside. This is what they look like. As you can tell, these are never going to fit me. They're definitely for a fuller figured lady, and I am shaped like a stick. Love them. Great. Whatever, but they're just never going to fit. And this is this Corey brand. You'll see this a lot with them. I think they own it or they're in some investor in it. You can't look it up. It's by them, and all the prices are super obscure with everything on that brand. These are $78. And although they are great, I would not pay them more than $40 for these. I feel like the markup this time is higher than normal. I felt like the average was $20 overpriced, and these are more than that. Okay, so yeah, I would love your honest opinion on this. I know I'm like poo-pooing on it. I kind of maybe got my hopes up and thought, okay, maybe it's going to be different. Then I got that preview and I think my hopes went back down. But then I saw the website and all the cute outfits and my hopes went back up. I don't know who's getting those clothes. If you have gotten those clothes, like on that preview on the main website that I popped up earlier in this video, if you've gotten those outfits, please comment below and tell us how you got them. Because I've been getting the same stuff I feel like that they've had for years with no fresh inventory, and it's super frustrating. Okay, what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to return. Biggest question I always get. I have a hate and love pile. The ginormous pants are obviously in the hate pile. They're not even close to fitting me. I felt ridiculous in this white dress, awful, and same in this black and white top. Just itchy, uncomfortable, ill-fitting. I actually never have a hate pile. I hate those items. This dress is very close. It's very soft on, very comfortable on, but the fit is just a bit off. Also, the style in general is off. And since I can't run price comps on it, I don't know what a reasonable price is for it. That makes me just feel eh. These fit like a glove. Fantastic, as I said. The Vervet shorts are wonderful, but even if I'm using credits, like refer a friend credits or shopping credits, don't want to spend double on an item. So those are a no, merely because I can literally run to the store and pick them up for $45-ish right now. Why would I spend $98? This top I thought fit really cute, which caught me off guard. But the coloring did exactly what I thought. It kind of makes me look not horrible, but not great either, if you know what I mean. If this was in an olive green or a deep blue or a gem tone of some color, I probably would keep it. But this is just not a flattering color for a fair-skinned redhead of my type. So that has to go. Same tea with this one. Cuter on than I would have anticipated. Don't love it. Don't think it's modern. Look at the striping. Like, this just screams 20 years ago. And so for that alone, even though it was close, no. And then this actually fit better than I thought it was going to. I mean, the tie straps in the middle going down my legs would drive me crazy. Also, disclaimer, these sleeves are skinny. I have such stick arms and they were squeezing my arms. So I'm keeping nothing. I'm keeping nothing. I will tell you, when they gave me the teaser offer, they waived my $40 style fee. So I don't have to worry about like recovering that. Had I paid the $40 style fee, maybe I would go for the shorts or the shorts. Probably the shorts. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. I would try to make something work. But since I didn't pay it, I don't feel the pressure to make something work. I'm going to return it all. We'll see what happens. I mean, in theory, I would think nothing happens, but you never know with Daily Look. They have a little bit Calvin ball going on at times. I'm a little bit scared if I return it all that they're suddenly going to charge me the $40 style fee because there was some kind of, blah, 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 blah trick to it all. I hope not. I hope that I'm wrong, but I'm going to keep nothing except for the earrings I already prepaid for. And can I be petty for a second? The only reason I ordered these earrings was because I had credit that was going to expire. And rather than just let it expire, I ordered these to see if maybe they were great. I don't love them, so I will probably be giving them to a friend or listing them on my Poshmark or something to that effect because I'm really trying to make sure I don't hold on to things for holding on to them's sake. It's a struggle. So I will be getting rid of those. If you want a really great, in my opinion at least, luxury, personal stylist clothing subscription type, go check out Front Door Fashion. Fantastic. I've got a whole playlist. I'll link it up here. Well over $100 per item. Very comparable with Saks Fifth Avenue, Nordstrom's, Neiman's, beautiful brands, a real stylist. I've met all the girls who work up there who are going to curate based on your profile and based on what you already have in your closet. So if you're looking for luxury, go check out Front Door Fashion. If you're like, I'm not looking for luxury, I'm just trying to get day to day, I do understand it's not going to be the cheapest, but I want a personal stylist and I want them to be good. So average price point, $55, $65. Check out Wantable. I've been doing Wantable for forever. Jonathan does Wantable. I do Wantable, and now my oldest daughter does Wantable. It doesn't supply it does supply all of John's clothes. He loves it. Doesn't supply all of my clothes, but it is a great way to make sure you're staying up with the latest trends, have a real personal stylist, and get some fun themed items, anything from like their denim edit to their coastal edit. You can go check out Wantable up here. Both Front Door Fashion and Wantable I can give you great coupon codes for. You can check it down below in the description of this video or hit it up when you're over there. But I think you get free $50 for Front Door Fashion and a free $35 with Wantable on your first box just to go shopping with. And I'd say I'm extra spoiled because this is a shirt I got in a PR haul. It is actually super, super soft. What is it made out of? Wool, viscose, and nylon. And I think it was $19. And when you pair this shirt with a pair of black pants, it is so chic. It easily looks like a $75 shirt. And so you can talk about being extra spoiled and judging this with those eyes. And I came in a PR haul. Showed up here at the office and it's become quickly one of my favorite shirts. Just a little follow-up action because I was a little worried this was going to happen. So I am 2 weeks from the day I shipped my box back. And while you have a box en route, you can't cancel your subscription. So I confirmed that they got my box and went to cancel. And it won't let me cancel. There's not a cancel button anywhere. So I Google, how do I cancel Daily Look? And it says, go to your subscription and do the minus sign till there's nothing left in your cart. And that's how you cancel. So I did it. And it did say, you want to cancel your subscription? And I said, yes, I do. And it said, great. We've sent this request in. We'll loop back with you and let you know if you can cancel. Okay. Send alarm. A week went by. No reply. I hop on and look, and it sure enough says, my next box is getting ready to ship. So I sent them an email and said, I've gone online. I've tried to cancel. You guys, please, right now, hop in, cancel. And so I am back in the loop. I cannot get this stupid thing canceled. If you do want to try this subscription, I do recommend signing up with the code so you don't pay the $40 style fee. I also recommend, as soon as you get it, change your subscription reoccurrence to 3 months. That's the first thing I did. I wanted a box every 3 months. So if they try to screw me over and try to delay canceling, they won't get me into the loop, which is what they do. They will get you into a loop where you always have a box being styled or in shipment, so you can't cancel, because you have a box being styled or in shipment. And by kicking out your shipment date, it gives you a couple of months to kind of, corner them into canceling. So yeah, still have not canceled. I am still a member, and hopefully that will be happening soon. I'm trying to do the traditional route like you guys would, not use an overpowering way to get this canceled, because I'm going to walk in y'all's shoes. But so far it has been a huge pain in the butt. Okay, so that's the status update on canceling. The other thing I want to talk about is styling. Since I ordered that box, they are peppering me with ads with the cutest clothes. Cute clothes. I'm going to pop up this Instagram ad that popped up. I've got a Facebook one. I'll pop some of them up. Fantastic looks. I am clicking on those ads and going over to their website to try to order that dress, and none of those clothes are actually orderable. Like, I can see them on the ads and on the main website. When it comes down to ordering them, seeing previews and selecting like hearting things that I love. Did that just date me? Me doing the heart? Go like, what's the other one? I've not been able to get my hands on them. So I've got like a double ping. What my question is, when they suck this bad at their job, their one job curating clothes, how are they still open? How are they still around? How are they still functioning? I don't quite know yet. And I even did, like, this is getting longer, so I knew it was going to happen, but I want you guys to have all the info. I went to the mall 3 times, 2 different malls, to see if I could recreate any of these looks. I was like, man, was I too harsh? I hate when I'm too harsh. It happens. We're human. Are these looks kind of trending? They're not. They're not. Stripes are in. Checkered is out. So the black and white checkered, no. The ties, some tie items are in. Not long in the back, short in the front, and definitely not a dangly tie like that thing got going on. So yeah, no, these clothes were not even remotely on trend. I know there's an app I could download that I can put in like the item ID on the clothes to see how old they are. I haven't done it, tossing it around. Maybe I'll do it and I'll jump in with another segue like this. But I wanted to loop back and say, yeah, be leery if you decide to dive in. Daily Look, sorry. I was hoping this was about to be the redemptive video that we were all crossing our fingers for, but you've got to grow. Your value is off. Your curation is off. This is not what I asked for style-wise, color-wise, cut-wise. Everything, in my opinion, everything is off. Also, I didn't even mention this earlier, but it took like a month to get this box in. Like when I ordered it, it's been like it's been at least 2 weeks, three or 4 weeks. Long time. And nobody wants to do that. That's maybe if your stuff is fantastic, but front door fashion, I get it from the time I place the order on a really slow week, 5 days, typically 3 days. So that whole like instant gratification thing needs to be worked on with this crew here. All right, you guys, we're normally not this negative. This is by far one of the most negative videos I've done in forever, but it is what it is. Go check out those other clothing subscriptions. You can even go to the women's clothing subscription playlist if you want to check out everything all together. We've got some fun stuff over there. I hope that you are having an absolutely amazing day. And if at any point you hit subscribe on the video, I'm going to see you later. Bye, y'all.